Modern Man tutorial. Men are problem solvers. So if you're a real man, you solve problems. You don't just go online or just in general be bitching about problems, especially when it comes to the female gender. You don't just complain about the issues that you have with them or the issues they have or whatever. Constantly pointing out problems is a female trait, not a man trait. So stop being feminine, constantly pointing out problems. As a man, you're supposed to point out solutions. That's the thing. Females are the ones that be like, well, look, we don't have money for food. You as a man, you solve that problem and you go get money. Or you go get food. Whichever one. Because ultimately, the food was the real issue. Not the money issue. It was the food. Because the food is what matters. Money don't matter. Money is just, obviously, it's a tool, right? It's something we made, right? It's a man-made idea, man-made thing, and we made the idea of money so that we can use it to be able to interact with one another. It's just a physical, analog way of cooperation. We created money so that way we can work together as a team, right? United we stand, divided we fall. Society exists because we work together. Instead of every man for himself, right? Every woman for himself, being strong, independent, don't need nobody, right? Being individuals. We chose not to be individuals, because if we chose to be individuals, then we'd just be fighting each other all the time, like we're doing now, right? And then end up, alone, miserable, because life sucks when you're alone. When you're not part of society, right? You're not part of traveling, not part of parties, not part of, relationships. Definitely, it sucks if you're not part of sexy time, right? And the list goes on, right? If you're not part of something, then you got nothing. So be grateful that you're in society. Be grateful that it exists, both men and women. Men and women already know to be grateful, since men and women are responsible for society. It's males and females, y'all, are the ones that, are ungrateful. The incels, the simps, right? The man-childs, right? The real misogynist guys who are literally constantly complaining and like, no, I'm not going to deal with the opposite sex. I'm going to hang out with the bros. I'm going to go to gym. Gym is all I need in my life. Gay. But anyway, that's for another conversation. Right now we're talking about problem solving. So being a man, you solve problems. If your girlfriend's fat, or just in general, if you're dealing with females and they are of the large size and you don't like it, you can solve it by buying them a gym membership. That's the thing. One of the things about being a man is understanding that money solves problems. A lot of problems in the world can be solved with money, right? If she has acne, get her acne treatment, right? Money can fix that. If she has short hair, buy her extensions. If she's overweight, buy her a gym membership, right? And of course you can buy her food, healthy food. Especially if she loves to eat, which you already know she does, then pay only for healthy shit. Think about it. Don't buy her unhealthy things. If you're going to spend money on a female, make sure that it benefits her, right? In ways beyond, obviously, her just getting stuff for free. If you're going to take her on a date, make sure it's to like some place where there's a lot of healthy foods, like, what was it? Gardens, something. Forget Olive Garden. There you go. Olive Garden. Some shit like that. Like some place where there's going to be a lot of, lettuce, right? A lot of tomatoes, right? It's going to be healthy. Like buy her, wraps and stuff. That's the thing. Find out what she likes that is healthy, like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, and then just mainly buy her that stuff. As an example, I'm just saying every problem can be solved. If you want your significant other, right, the ladies in your life to be healthy, then you pay for it. You want her to be pretty, you pay for it. You want her to be submissive and feminine, this and that, you pay for it. Because you can. That's the thing. You can literally pay for it. If you don't like, weaves and big eyelashes, right, long eyelashes, long nails and stuff like that, then pay her to take that stuff off. Instead of demanding her to take it off, instead of complaining that you don't like it, pay her to take it off. offer her money in exchange for looking more of what you like. You don't like makeup, or she's wearing too much makeup, you want her to wear less, pay her to wear less. Just think about it. I mean, just logically, men are about solving problems. All I see online on average is guys who clearly are not men complaining about, females not doing certain things, like not being in shape, even though I see tons of females in shape and I follow them, right? I follow them, I like them, I support them, because I'm constantly encouraging that idea, right? There are some females that are big that I also, like that they're big, because, not everyone is meant to be skinny, not everyone's meant to be fat, and those goes on. What works best for you in general is what works best. So I definitely support females being thick, as long as she looks good, big. That's all that should matter. We shouldn't be too specific, like, nah, she gotta be, a size 4 or 6 or whatever. She has to weigh 100 pounds, all this extra ridiculousness. Like, nah, she can weigh 1,000 pounds as long as she's a bad bitch, right? She's fuckable, right? She your type, as in, like, your dick gets hard when you see her. It doesn't matter how much she weighs. It doesn't matter how tall she is, how short she is. All that's irrelevant. As long as she gets your dick hard, that's all that should matter. So that's why it's understandable if you don't like a chick that will look like me, right? Or look like Jabba the Hutt or something, or look like a giant pile of shit. That's understandable, because females think the same way. They don't want a guy who looks like a pile of shit. They don't want a Jabba the Hutt. They don't want a guy who looks like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. We get it. Well, and there's some females who do, but that's an exception to the rule, not the rule, right? So the point is that get your shit together. It's not that hard. It's that simple. Get your shit together, right? You want a 10, right? A chick who's a dime piece, but has a personality of, a good girl, or has a nice personality, if she's feminine and stuff like that. Then find a chick that already has those personality traits, and then upgrade her. Think of females, right? Women like phones, right? The software is what y'all really complaining about. On average, y'all hate that the software is trash. So, right? So find a chick whose software is better, but her hardware is trash, and then fix the hardware. Cosmetic, right? Fix, put a phone case on it and make it look better. Decorate it, right? You see what I'm saying? It's like, we can fix it. We literally have stuff like if you want a chick with a great personality, with a big butt, and you find a chick with a good personality, but she doesn't have a big butt, get her a BBL. Shit. Get her to pay for her gym membership so she can go do some squats and get a fat ass. Like, come on. Like, we got solutions to problems that I've seen too many boys out here complaining instead of solving. Men solve problems.